Shit. You gotta come to me. You gotta come to me. You can't do that now.
You gotta come to the meeting.
Yeah.
I just did. We just did.
Oh.
Yeah. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
Your brother John.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Edmond.
I'm Qiana.
That's right.
Oh, what happened? What you said?
Yeah, she just said, well.
You messing up the rotation.
No, because we were having a whole conversation live, so I just continue to be professional.
Okay, thank you for your professionalism. Thank y'all for tuning in. Help us to redefine what's new. Because smart is
the new
gangster.
Baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know. We're not affiliated with the Diddy documentary.
Not at all. Nothing to do with any of that mess.
So did y'all see the backlash? Did y'all see the backlash?
The backlash from the Diddy?
Yes, the backlash that, and I hate to just jump off like this.
what's on your mind?
Okay, that's on my mind. Then I appreciate it. This is my time. I like the space, y'all. Thank you. I feel available, or what they say. I feel
This is a safe.
Yes, I feel that, y'all.
This is a safe space.
Yes, I feel that. That's what I was looking for. So in the Diddy documentary, so if y'all don't know, 50 Cent produced a Diddy documentary.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It came out on Netflix, and he only did an interview with ABC so that people in prison can see the documentary.
Mm-hmm.
So the level of pettiness.
Wait, so
he said he said ABC show in prison, so that's why he did an interview with ABC.
He didn't do it with anybody else.
And the level of petty is at an all-time high. And so people have been calling 50 Cent out. He has been receiving backlash for this. They're saying you don't kick a man down. And then you seen the picture of Diddy kicking Cassie while she down. So what I'm here to do, is I'm going to simplify this for everybody.
Okay.
One doesn't make the other right. Both can be right at the same time. He was wrong for doing Cassie like that, and 50 wrong for doing him like that. See, we got to be able. When I was a kid, I learned the word called discernment.
Okay.
We had to kind of figure it out, and I think that's what we got to do here. We can't say, okay, well, he did that, so he did that. No, because I think what we're so used to doing is seeing the gladiators finish off somebody. Yeah. And that's what we watching. This is like a gladiator moment, right? The gladiators ain't in the little Coliseum. Now the gladiators are on our phones. Yeah. And the gladiators is not bloodshed, but just beef. And we all entertained. I read the memes. I was laughing.
So
I was laughing.
You finished? I know you started.
No, I didn't finish.
So it can't be that good.
No.
You finished it.
No. First of all, listen, okay, by the time I get up and get here, again, I typically don't hit home until like
The
almost
first
9:30
leave and
to
the
10.
last to come home.
Right, like, and so when I'm
real,
right, so I'm moving constantly. There's really like when I do get to go home during the day or something like that, it's very rare.
Oh, so you got a high randomity.
You know, so I'm gone.
He like that, Brother John. I wouldn't have got that. I wouldn't have found that.
Tell the people what it means.
So randomity is the acceptable amount of motion that one person can
Yeah. My brother.
have.
But no.
Yeah, I got that from Brother John.
But no, so I'm constantly moving. So if I get a chance to like sit down and like watch it, it's
Yeah.
like really on my free time. And this is the reason why I didn't finish watching it too, is I was watching and I fell asleep because I'm tired. So like I got
it wasn't entertaining.
No, I can't say that because I fall asleep on really good movies all the time. And
Okay.
And then I go back in because I'm so
Okay, long you got the pattern. Okay,
that's the only thing. But this is what you're looking at is you look at insecure people, right?
Ooh.
And you look how the loudest person in the room sometimes is the most insecure.
Ooh.
You know.
So you talking about 50-50?
I'm talking about 50. And you look at that and you look at Diddy.
I ain't think about that.
You know what I mean? And you look at like the two powerful black men, and we have the mentality, and I could be wrong, is that y'all both can't be two powerful black men.
Yep, you pick one.
You gotta choose a side.
Yep.
And that's not it. My power don't take away from your power because I can't be you and you can't be me. So 50 did great stuff in the industry and he done did some bad stuff as well. Like, you know what I mean? And Diddy has as well. Like when you look at it, but you sit up here and you think you keep on tarnishing his name is gonna boost your power, and necessarily it doesn't.
What do they call it? King Kong versus Godzilla.
But that's 50 Cent's model, right? Like came in taking shots at Jay-Z.
Yes,
like,
you're right.
Like,
he was rewarded. He was rewarded for that behavior so much that he just hasn't grew up.
He started out. He took Ja Rule.
Yeah.
And he'll take a shot at the person
at the top.
Everybody's like, who is this dude? You know, you got somebody.
You're right, Brother John. Good man. Because one of the things I was gonna say is I think is we're seeing a display of how trauma impacts us. Yeah. Right. And everybody is impacted by trauma different. But I think 50 getting shot up and then being rewarded profusely for the most outrageous behavior he could come up with. He even said he was just shooting. He was just shooting his shot. He said,
he said he came in doing that.
And it was such a
looking at this guy, so I'm gonna shoot at that guy.
And it was such a popular thing. Even though he's not making music, he's still taking shots at the top.
Yeah,
he still learned that this is what keeps his name popping, even though he's doing movies, even though he's doing documentaries. And now, I'm gonna throw my name on this documentary that this lady making. Everybody gonna say it's mine, and I'm just gonna crack on Diddy the whole time.
Okay, we said something because we were like rolling. I don't know what we said.
What happened?
Okay.
I'm just looking at the numbers.
How they done got in the way of what we doing.
Yeah.
Oh,
so stop and share. I don't know what it is. Stop and share right now.
Share,
and
subscribe.
Thank you. Mash the 3 buttons. Brother John, you gave some great instructions. You told your friends to do you a favor. Go to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Go to the page, mash the 3 little buttons, go to invite friends, and invite all your friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
I appreciate y'all so much for that. And we would like to please ask you to do it again.
Yeah. They sent us over, I think we might have got maybe another 300-400 people.
Listen.
Listen.
After that. Somebody sent me a screenshot saying, my friends, they doing it.
I seen that friend.
Like I did it. And they doing it.
And I appreciate that because we're grassroots radio. Well, Carefest radio station is a community radio station, and the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a grassroots show. And this comes from the people in the community, the neighborhoods. We even got a former council member with us, Brother John. We do.
Council members currently that tune in.
But see how the spread we got. You get what I'm saying? We got a spread here.
And I might be able to say that if it wasn't for this platform, I probably wouldn't have made it.
Can you pull your mic up for me? Thank you.
You think so? You think? I mean, I think this is a contribution tremendously, but I don't. You think so?
Who knows?
Yeah, but you can't take brown sugar out of on the recipe and think you got yams. you can't take brown sugar out and think you got yams now.
Nah, I hear that loud and clear, man.
Yeah, so we'll watch how this play out.
We'll watch it. We gotta watch it. Keep an eye on it.
But 50, like you say, Brother John.
Yeah,
This is his will.
Yeah.
Like this worked for him, and he's probably gonna do this till the day he died because this was his.
They rewarded him well. He's been rewarded handsomely.
This was
good job, boy. Good job. I'd be so weary. I'd be glad I don't get a lot of awards because I feel when they start giving me awards, I ain't doing my job. I need to not be.
A little pushback.
I need it. Not all the time. Yeah. Please don't push back all the time. But yes, I need a little attention because that lets me know I'm moving the wall.
Right. You don't think he gets any?
Yeah, he get attention, but they paying him, reward him handsomely. He get attention because that's what he's seeking out. Like he attention seeking, but it ain't because he moving the ball. He you know what I'm saying? He like the jester of the circus.
I don't know.
You don't think it's you $500-600 million up, still like worrying about people, baby mamas, and but you think about that. Just think about it. Think about it. And then for me to come all the way down from up there to play with y'all today. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna mess the internet up. I think the farthest thing from my mind would be the internet.
I saw them say he took a shot at Jay-Z. Like he had another posted a picture or something with Jay-Z. Like he's been kind of trying to get at.
You know what this also sounds like to me? The kid who's like over there by himself and don't really have any friends. And you want some friends, so you pick on them so you can have something.
You mess with everybody.
Because if you look at it, like 50 kind of separate himself from most people, right? Every friend he get, he end up falling out with all that other stuff. So when you look at it is.
Homie traumatized.
No. And so he really needs to sit down and do some work.
Yeah, homie traumatized.
Yeah, how we sounded, man? What's good with you, brother? I appreciate you, man. Thank you for tapping in, tuning in, the voice of the people. And he just got acknowledged, man, for AI and the work that he's doing with AI.
Man, listen, King Jab is an innovator in the AI space. Definitely a brother y'all got to keep your eyes on because a lot of people don't know. Like we are what they call early adopters. Okay. And early adopters are people who grab on to new technology in its infancy, before it's mainstream. Mm-hmm. So big shouts out to King Jab for being a true early adopter in the AI space, innovator, you know what I'm saying? And people might not look at it like that because they're not going to say that to you. They're not going to say, hey, man, you're an early adopter of something that's going to change the world. Right. And I got to take my hat off to my homie because he definitely is that. You know, big shots out the Jab and all the work, many different things he's doing with it because he's making that thing twerk.
Right on. And then also, we just shout out to the announcement. So we're inviting everybody to join us tonight for a power building, growing cooperation conversation.
Ooh.
So OCGC, the One Community Grocery Co-op, is doing reflections from the up and coming conference that happened. We have a special panel discussion. It'll be led by local residents and OCGC member owners who attended the National Co-op Conference. Gonna be a panelist?
I mean, I would like to be. I'm so disconnected.
So panelists will give takeaways on strengthening cooperative leadership, improving OCGC's operational development, and building meaningful connections with co-ops across.
Oh, that's deep. Yeah, that's a deep meeting.
Oh yeah. So this community debrief is an opportunity for you to hear directly from your fellow community members and member owners to deepen our shared understanding of the cooperative model and the movement. And you can also help us shape OCGC's next steps as we continue toward our future community-owned grocery store. That's tonight at 7:00, and we're actually going to do it live. We're going to cover, so it's going to be a Zoom, but then we're going to broadcast the Zoom, simulcast the Zoom on the Tampa.
Oh no, I think that's amazing. OCGC doing some great work. The Up and Coming Conference is a conference of national co-ops. That's what helped me kind of understand what this co-op thing is. People think I'm just in because I'm in this community space and blah blah blah. I kind of am, but that opened my eyes to what this really is and how important cooperatives is to the United States economy. Some of the biggest businesses that we know started off as co-ops and sometimes changed their structure, but still have some cooperative principles. And those 7 principles are things that's guiding us in this process. And I love OCGC because they help me see it, because I'm talking about doing all kinds of other co-ops.
Yeah.
Like you should, like it is.
Because I've learned the game.
Hey, so while y'all talking about co-ops, y'all know I listen to books, right?
On regular speed or full speed?
Regular speed.
Okay.
Right.
See, I just had that's like a little test that we're doing. That's a survey.
Yeah, no, it's regular speed. I try to do full speed, but I don't like. I'm like, no.
I ain't tried it yet, and I just can't. Don't do it.
Okay.
Hey, listen to the chipmunks. Hey, it's like the chipmunks.
I do like the 1.7.
Okay, speed up. Okay.
I mean, but speed up is a different than like. Wait, hold on, like that.
Some things I but most of the stuff that
Why is this even an option, man? What is going on?
Because like I can listen to a 30-minute clip in 15 minutes and still get it. Then now I can do 2 clips when you do one. Like I guess
if it's something like, I guess if it's like business related, I maybe speed it up so I can get it really quick. But like when I'm listening to my books, it's not for
enjoy.
Yeah, I want to enjoy it. So yeah, it is.
Oh, so you listen to novels?
Yes.
No, I ain't never heard nobody listen to novels.
No, I listen. Like it.
Yeah.
So I listen to books all the time, right? But back to the co-op, it was corruption in here, right? And they end up finding the corruption is the owner of this hotel, and they gave it to the employees.
That's a co-op.
And then let me tell you, the employee said, "We're gonna make it into a co-op."
Yeah.
And that's
but that's just what it is.
And this was yesterday. Like I heard that like yesterday.
Yes, that's just what it is.
Continue that conversation. 7:00. Y'all come back. Bookmark and save the time. We're gonna broadcast it right here on the Tampa.
Oh, that's gonna be big.
Yeah, it is.
I just thought about that now. The Zoom is going to be broadcast to everybody, so they don't need a link. Yeah. They just need to tune in to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Yeah. Share this with your friends. Share this with a local elected official, because we got to start talking about co-ops. Co-ops are all over the United States, not so much in the South, right? Because we come from a very racist and oppressive place, and that smush and crushes cooperatives, because this is people power. This is the working class, and that's why you don't see a lot of it in the South, right? But that's just another long story.
But you see it down here where they're trying to suppress everything. Y'all be careful with just another thing.
Oh, we gotta shift the gears. Go ahead, go.
So if you don't, let's take the comments from what we had earlier.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me see. We got 420 Grow Me.
Him. I like him.
Go to college, do AI, and I'm the only black man in the class.
Ooh.
Think about that for a minute.
Wait a minute, hold on.
In college, you're taking AI, and the only black man in the class.
And I want to salute you for that, because I was just talking to somebody. I've been taking classes. I've been going through Google and using Google. I done got several Google search for AI and different things. Right now, I'm working on project management and cybersecurity. Okay. But I think it's important because we are early adopters, but we gotta kind of play the systematic game and get paperwork that shows what we know. Right? Even though the colleges is making this up on the fly, because they know they can make some money. Yes, they doing it on the fly. Yes, exactly. Because it's so new. It all has to be developed right now, right? So we're in a real time scenario, and I said this at one of our AI conferences, that this is one of the only times in our life we can choose where we start at in the race. Okay, we can pick our starting point, because this is such a new race, right? This is such a new race. This is not at 5% adoption yet in general society. So now think about that. They said this is going to take over the world, and only 5% of society has adopted it so far.
And then thank you for that. And so thank you. Keep going.
Yes. Thank you, my brother.
So when we were talking about the friendship, Robert Bradley said it has been proven highly intelligent people don't need friends to be happy.
Where did it come from? I like that though.
Yeah. We was talking about 50 Cent and how he got no friends.
I don't know if he's intelligent
No,
though.
and then you want me to tell you,
He ain't emotionally intelligent. We can say that.
I don't.
Do you need friends to be happy?
I don't think so though.
Put it in the chat. Let us know. Do you need friends in order to be happy?
Okay. Let's rewind it. Okay, let's rewind it. That's why you do need relationships.
You do.
You need relationships, and don't gotta be in the friends department. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't even classify like my friends in the friends department. Because it's a department.
Yeah, I guess it's all about how you define friendship.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, you don't need friends to be successful. Let me say that.
But to be happy.
But to be happy is a different thing.
Ooh.
And if you look at those,
I like how you pulled that apart. I like how you pulled that apart. I like how you pulled that apart. You did that.
And so when you look at the successful people who cut people out of there,
Yeah,
they're some of the most miserable people.
Yeah,
and if I was just about to go to Job. When he was on his deathbed, he said he would have traded all in for something with substance and something with, because all the success that you have, if you don't have nobody to share it with and have those memories, because we talk about Jobs, but his legacy is also not going to be Apple, but his grandchildren and all that other stuff who be able to sit up there and pass on the knowledge that he had given them. But he doesn't have that because he cut everybody off.
He cut everybody off?
Like, he didn't have relationships with those people. Like, him and his daughter was
It's tough. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough because you get in that zone and you do because you do cut unnecessary stuff. So I don't find myself cutting unnecessary stuff, and I ain't saying those are I'm cutting my friends, but that is a huge department that has been cut off.
Yeah, the dynamics change. I think, and when you talk about cut off, because I experience this too. As you grow, sometimes you just grow apart.
Right.
Yep.
Like I have childhood friends that I'm like still cool with, but we don't talk and we don't see each other every day like we used to, because like what we're doing is
different things.
Like the world that we in. But anytime we see each other, it's up, you know what I mean? And it goes really transcends friendship, and it's not like
that's what I was talking about. Yeah, all family, no friends.
Yeah, it really happens. And so that actually leads me to this hot take. We had a hot take that we asked about just a couple of weeks ago, and I said that we need to stop telling our children that we're not their friends.
Oh, I love that. Boy, I love that.
We need to stop telling our children
I don't say that
we're not their friends. And so it started off some deep reflection on parenting, relationships, and what it really means to be there for our children. The post said we need to stop telling our children we ain't their friends, arguing that friendship built on trust, listening, and guidance should start early. And the comments actually were kind of divided on this because we had different thoughts from a lot of different people. And there were those who agreed, saying that we should be a safe space, not a stranger. Many said that being your child's friend means being their confidant and someone that they can talk to without fear of judgment.
Yes.
Then we had the traditional view. Others, said that friendship can blur the lines. I'm not your friend.
Smoking joints, hanging out.
Yeah. They argue that discipline, structure, and respect must come first, and friendship can come later in adulthood. And I want to stop right there. Some who said that, and this is like that traditional parenting view, right? Like you can't be your children's friends while they're growing up. You have to have the discipline, the structure, and the respect first, and then when they get older, now we can be friends. What you think?
So I don't think that way. Maybe because I have like sets occurring from different times in my life, and I don't want to tell my kids that I ain't your friend. But I mean, like if we're in a conversation and they talking crazy, I use that phrase. If you get what I'm saying. But I wouldn't tell them that cause like I play with my son. You get what I'm saying? So I go and get on the doggone toy thing with him. So I wouldn't want to blur that and say, oh no, I ain't your friend. Cause we playing a video game together, we doing this together. Come on. Yes, we have a friend relationship. That we could do things together, but
delineation between
and I think they know that. I ain't even gotta say it.
Well, I said it and I meant it. I said it. Meant it.
You said it every
I mean every word.
No, and it was in the context like I used it like at the end of the day is that like I'm friendly to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm not your friend, and I had to explain that too. That there is it when she was younger, but not shot my friend.
That's what
No. I'm gonna tell you. She's my friend. There's a lot, and I think parenthood goes from dictatorship into a mentorship, right? Because like when I see the free parenting where you get the gentle parenting and all that. And I think that we got to find a happy medium.
Okay,
like
I see that. I hear that.
And if you listen to like me talk, there has been a lot of compromise. That I do a lot of stuff different, but I still have structure because you need structure. Kids need structure, and if they didn't need it, God wouldn't give them parents. I would tell you that. And so I've always said when Cheyenne was younger, like, hey, like Auntie Vicky is my friend. Because there's some stuff that I'm not going to tell my daughter when she was 10 years old. And there's some stuff that I would.
But that's the thing. Friends understand boundaries.
Right.
And see, that's the whole
That's a real friend.
That's a real friend.
Mm-hmm.
See, that was my take, right? So I grew up totally different because my dad was my best friend and he modeled what friendship was to me. And so I was careful in how I chose friends because
they weren't like it like that, yeah.
Because he was one of them. Everybody ain't your friend.
Yeah.
I come home from school saying I got a friend. He like friends. It was like a record store. Friends. What you mean?
Can I say
who you talking?
Can I ask this? Do you think this is a God thing? Because like even in like the household, my dad always is like, you ain't got no friends, like your friends, like that. And my mom was like, they're your friends. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Is it a guy thing?
Like I'm gonna say because a lot of men have these boundaries. These boundaries because y'all are the protectors, so y'all don't let people in.
No, we know how guys is though.
It ain't guys, it's just period.
In order to be identified as a friend, like it was. Like we had to have some experiences and some things to go like, but everybody else was just like, we cool, you know, we do stuff together, we associate, we link up. But when you talk about friendship, like there's a standard, you know, for friends, right? Mm-hmm. And that's why I said with not being your child's friend, because you talk to your friends and you say, you know, I want you to come and talk to me about anything. Yeah, but I ain't your friend.
Yeah, it's a contradiction.
It's a contradiction, and it causes confusion.
I can see that. Yeah. I mean. I think she got it because I was her diary.
I think she got it.
I was even at the young age. I was her diary. She understood that this was a safe space. Yeah. You know what I mean? But there was boundaries that you had to have, and then because when you're that young, you don't have boundaries like a lot of times with your friends. You know.
I was just thinking this like you and Sha. Like up into y'all 60s and 70s, y'all ages are so close. Y'all are friends.
Yeah, we are.
Because you know what I'm saying? I was just thinking about like the older I get, like my older friends, like that don't little 6 years don't matter. Little 7 years you got on me. But when we was younger, they was my big dog. But they know 6 years older than me.
But no. 12 and I'm 6.
Yeah.
So your experience.
That's my big dog. Now we 40 and you 46 and I'm 40. Come on, bro.
It is like my auntie, the baby of the bunch, right? Okay. The baby of the bunch, and we joke right now. I'll be like, "Hey, Pierre."
What about this? What about them?
We 1 minute in before we got to take
them young people who granddaddies or cousins at a young age. So you know how you have and that's just odd to them.
It's a lot of people like that. Okay, we got to take a break.
And then after the break, we got a Would You Rather. We got some politics with Mr. Edmond.
Oh, we were told to start off with Ask Qiana from Monday.
We'll start off. We'll come back and start with that. With Ask Qiana.
Yeah, and we got some announcements because there's a lot going on in the community.
Boy, it is.
Tag a friend, tell a friend. We'll be right back. 7 minutes out.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
I'm your boy Edmond. I go by Mr. Edmond. My role, I'm a host and I'm co-founder.
My name is Brother John Muhammad, your Brother John, yourbrotherjohn.com. And my role on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is host or co-host.
I just go by Qiana. Sometimes you may hear the guys call me Q. I may say Q just depending on my personality that day. And I'm the female of the crew. All right, I think I keep balance when you look at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So that's my role.
And I'm Bruce Moore Jr. A lot of people do know Bruce Moore Jr., obviously being born and raised here and going to school here, but there's many more people that know Reno.
St. Pete is small, and so the good things and bad things that come with a small city, you know, everybody knowing each other, of course, would be one of the pluses.
My neighbors were not only just my neighbors, they became my family.
Trying to put that back now, like really getting back to a place where we know our neighbors and we look out for each other. There was a St. Pete that existed, you know, south of Central, and then there was another St. Pete that existed north of Central and downtown. It was a struggle then, and I think it's still, you know, somewhat a struggle for Black people in the city of St. Pete.
Even with every step of progress we make, it's still a struggle to, implement that progress.
Did y'all hear about the weed college, the first cannabis college in
Orlando?
Talk to us, Soprano.
No, yeah, I've been looking at it.
This is serious, y'all.
Over a year ago.
If you got the charges, go and get the degrees, King. You got years of experience, man. It ain't like you come into a classroom with no data.
Elon Musk said that a drug dealer knows how to manage and run a business better.
I can't believe that.
The real facts, man.
I'm all about education. But what I'm saying is that we carry this industry on our backs.
The way we started the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, Jabbar approached me about what could we do, how can we do something together, and then an opportunity to promote Amendment 4. Amendment 4 is the, voting rights restoration to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies.
Felt that I was not being treated right, and that I had a right to retain the seat that I had taken as a passenger on the bus. The time had just come when I had been pushed as far as I could stand to be pushed, I suppose. They placed me under arrest.
All that and more coming up. Welcome to Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. Hamas is calling for greater international pressure on Israel before agreeing to the next phase of the U.S. brokered Gaza ceasefire. Hamas says Israel must open key border crossings, halt military strikes and home demolitions, and allow for more humanitarian aid into the besieged territory. Palestinian health officials report since the ceasefire took effect, October 10th, Israel's killed at least 376 Palestinians. Meanwhile, Israel continues to bar international journalists from independently entering Gaza after the country's top court on Tuesday delayed a legal challenge seeking to overturn the media restrictions. Meanwhile, UNICEF says 9,300 children in Gaza were treated for severe acute malnutrition in October when the first phase of the ceasefire deal came into effect. This is UNICEF spokesperson Tess Ingram.
Mothers cannot afford to buy their children the nutritious food that's available in the markets. Fruits and vegetables, which are now here, remain very expensive, and animal products like dairy and meat even more so. For example, a UNICEF market survey done in November found that meat still on average costs about US $20 a kilo. So most families can't access this, and that's why we're still seeing high rates of malnutrition.
In news from Yemen, forces backed by the United Arab Emirates have claimed control of the oil-rich southern half of Yemen, including the city of Aden. Analysts say the military advance could result in renewed fighting between UAE and Saudi-backed groups, as well as southern Yemen possibly becoming an independent country again. President Trump's publicly pressing Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to accept a peace deal, saying Ukraine is, quote, losing the war with Russia. In an interview with Politico, Trump also said it was time for Ukraine to hold elections. Zelensky responded by saying Ukraine could soon be ready for long-delayed elections if the U.S. ensures security.
chase through the projects, dodging foreign objects. Street knowledge, I should've went to college. Odds stacked against me, surviving off instinct. 3 blocks from the precinct. Lil' homie caught a case, others lost family members. Product of his environment, projects produce violence in the middle of the streets, cause that's how we eat. Just a rap about the trap don't mean I ain't about peace.
We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together, fighting for each other till our race is done. United we must stand together. Under God we are one. We must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dreams.
Peace in the streets, love to my brothers, love to my sisters. We all need each other. Children need their mothers.
At a rally in Pennsylvania Tuesday, President Trump again attacked Democratic Congressmember Ilhan Omar in a racist.
And just like that, guess what, y'all?
We back. We back.
Oh, that's better.
Okay.
See, that's what we do. We make it better. So if y'all pay attention, the show is getting better and better. We're still growing. Thank y'all for growing with us, y'all.
Yes. And send those donations, man, because there's some upgrades we need to make. And
we ain't put okay. I ain't even gonna.
You got to do it because we ain't gonna do it. We don't operate like that. Put it together.
You know what we need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Send it out.
And
And people will control.
because you're gonna be waiting on us. It'll be Christmas again. You're gonna be talking about that same list.
Talking about that same list of what's
We haven't did our wish list, so we do. Oh, so while we're back, donations.
Yes. Jamaica has been hit by the strongest hurricane ever, and we need to get support out because we care. We're not gonna do like the United States government and send warships down to Venezuela and not turn around and look at Jamaica that's devastated, and then wonder why China helping them people. They ain't got something to say about China because China helping them.
Yep.
Well, so why we can't help them? So that's what we doing.
So you can donate, and also on Saturday, December 27th, right here at 99 Jam Station, 3651 42nd Avenue South. Come out and support the Caribbean Drive release.
Okay.
Right? Bring out cases of water, cans of food, non-perishable items, baby food, toiletry, and we'll be out here. Entertainment, refreshments starts at 11.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, make sure that you do that, y'all, because there's ways you can tap in and support.
We got to, man. We
Also,
got to.
If you're a candidate, if you're running for office in 2026 and you're looking for a way to really connect with the people and the community, 99 Jams the Berg has a space for you. You can underwrite a show, build your audience, and share your message. Our listeners tune in because they trust the voices on this station, the culture and the conversation, as well as the connection. And underwriting a show is one of the most effective ways to introduce yourself, highlight your platform, and stay in front of the people you want to serve. If you want to reach the heart of St. Pete, this is where you do it. For underwriting info, rates, and to lock in your spot, send us a message and hit the contact us at 99jamstheberg.com.
The Bird.
So we have Would You Rather.
Yes.
All right. So would you rather have a partner who fully supports your grind or a partner who helps you slow down and protect your peace? I'm taking peace for 200.
You taking peace for 200?
Yeah, I'm taking peace.
So hold on. So say it one more time.
Would you rather have a partner who fully supports your grind or a partner who helps you slow down and protect your peace?
Yes, I need the first one.
Fully support the grind.
I need you to support the grind. I need you all in.
Yeah.
I need you to have skin in the game, baby.
Okay.
See, if you know about investing, you know what skin in the game is? I need you to have skin in the game, baby. If you don't want to put skin in the game, don't try to stop me and slow me down.
Right.
We don't need that.
Okay.
See, I was going to say something. Q, what you say?
Put it in the chat. Let us know what y'all doing.
Okay, so I see where Brother John is coming from.
Yeah, the peace. I love it.
Prized possession. Yeah.
And then I see where you coming from.
Yeah, I need that support, man. We in this thing together.
And I tell you, like, being so busy is good to come back home and have somebody that say, hey, is this important? Like, hey, like let's organize this. Let's do it. And it's a different kind of support, right? Like I'm not with you, but I'm with you.
Yeah.
Like because sometimes
tell me about your day.
Like we're running on the treadmill and we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Without direction.
Right.
You're going nowhere fast.
And so that's the person that comes in and protects your peace, right?
So what you doing?
I don't know.
Audience, what y'all doing? Help you.
I was really with like,
yeah,
I need somebody there to ground.
I need you, man. I need you. Then you come with this advertisement, peace.
No, I mean
the American dream.
No. I understand
I think it makes you more productive.
It
does.
It does.
When you slow down and you can actually just take a minute, breathe, look at the whole board. Now you can make better decisions. But once you constantly in it, you constantly grind, and sometimes
I got a solution.
And if both of us is like doing that, like who's actually going to say?
But somebody,
we go see a mentor. We get a mentor for that because we gonna be on go. We gonna go have to talk to somebody.
But I'm thinking about it like the person, like my partner, that's like 100% supporting my grind and with me. A part of that is saying, "Yo, like, hey, that don't make no sense."
Okay.
You know
but that's it. You need that. You need that another pair of eyes. But that's why we got to grind together because you got to see this mess.
I don't think they're mutually exclusive, though.
I don't think they are. I think they go hand in hand.
Well, we need to pick better Would You Rather. I'm sick of this because if I would have said most,
merged, Would You Rather?
Yeah.
No, but that's what the Would You Rather is supposed to do is make you have deep thoughts about some stuff.
Yeah.
And
says who?
Said the Would You Rather.
Yeah, said the person who's responsible for the Would You Rather section. You can say fully support the grind.
Thank you. But listen, this is what I was thinking about.
Hip Hop Jewelers says it depends on where you are in your level of life.
Him? That's right, because you helped me get that, then slow me down.
Okay.
We going overboard. Let me know what's going on. I hear that.
Okay. Let me see. I need someone to be able to look at the field when I'm running to help me call and run the next.
That's right. That's co-pilot.
Yeah.
That's the co-pilot.
Yeah.
Miko say peace all day. Take peace all day.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see
that. Charlie Funk said, fully supporting my grind is helping me protect my peace.
Woo!
And telling me when I need to slow down some.
Listen, okay.
They're not mutually
we gotta pick better ones because I need to be able to clearly define the difference.
One or the other, right?
We can't merge. We merged this weekend. I loved it. We ain't talk about it much.
Okay.
And because we on the mind, and what's on my mind, the Neighborhood Strong Initiative.
Yes.
The phenomenal support the community has been given in Childs Park around this initiative. This is an initiative looking to build community leadership and community strength and improve the quality of life through advocacy and leadership.
Right.
And so what we did was the first thing we did was look at like an asset map of what's going on in Childs Park, what has happened, what opportunities are there, and what's coming down the pipeline.
Right.
And now we're at a point where we're going to take our group and help them learn how to do this advocacy thing, right? How to walk it out. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And I want to just thank all the people that have participated so far. Over 70 to 80 community members have been involved. And y'all don't know how big that is because, we have a lot of things going on and it's 15, 20, and 30 people. And I ain't knocking those numbers. Yeah. So never, because Brother John will tell you, I don't be worried about how many people coming. Yeah. That don't even play with my mind.
And it drives me crazy.
Yeah. They'll be like, what, boy? I'll be like, well, just come on, they coming.
Yeah.
But long story short, we have been.
Usually I'll be responsible for food. So it's like, okay, how many people coming? Oh, we might have between 6 and 30.
He ain't got no hair. He put it out.
No, we got a range between 10 and 200.
Not 6 and 30. No, he'll be like 10 and 200.
So what I did, I've redefined my answer. You know what I'm saying? So my new answer is, hey, I tell how many people registered.
Okay.
Right? Because that's what I did. He was like, man, how many people come? I was like, bro, 2 people registered. And he just looked at me like, man, come on. I say, bro. I say, because I know. Yeah, but see, I know how I am. So I was like, okay, I can't.
You're gonna go with a fact.
Yeah, I know 2 people registered.
Yeah.
But we had 30 to 50 people in there, man, and it was amazing. Great energy. Big shouts out to Carrie, did that facilitation. Big shouts out. Listen, the whole team, this whole collaborative thing, we are partners with the city. We're partners with different organizations and groups. And this is so powerful because everybody came and stood in the paint.
Yeah.
Everybody had a station. They bopping their station. I walked around because I was like swivel.
Yeah.
I was doing food. I was greeting people. So I was like on a swivel.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I came in with the camera, I'm talking about people engaged. I had quiet old people who don't be saying that. I say, boy, this is magic. What the heck
partnership and collaboration is very important to have something successful.
It is.
Right. When you look at it, because one person, even if you have the vision, nobody can complete it without
the team.
Yeah, and when you think you're bigger than the program will show you that you're not.
It has a way of doing that.
It
really does.
Mission creep and mission creep come to my mind because I think a lot of times we do try to shoulder so much. And we don't realize it because like, and I see it in me.
Yeah.
And shouldering so much. So this round, that's why I knew how many people came because I let the ball bounce. I ain't grabbed the ball.
Yeah.
Because I told you I was exercising. I stepped back.
Yeah.
I let the team work. You know what I'm saying? And that's what everybody say I need to do. Yeah. Right? Right? So that's what I did. But that's difficult. I think it's important. That's difficult.
Balance. And the thing with stepping back is we call that delegation. But a lot of times, delegation done wrong is worse than doing everything
yourself.
So when you
hold on, okay.
So delegation done wrong is worse than doing everything yourself. Because once you delegate, that means you're giving somebody clear direction. They know exactly what's expected of them, and now it's their responsibility. But if you say just do it, and then they say, "Well, what I need to do?" You say, "Do whatever you want."
Do what you did last time.
And whatever they come back with, and you're like, "Oh, well, that ain't what I wanted." Well, you never really gave me clear direction. So
you should have did it yourself. But I hate defaulting to that.
Yeah. So you make sure that okay, here's the picture that we're trying to paint, and then you have a conversation about what the contribution is, and so the delegation has to be done properly in order to keep the rails on. Because if not, you'll have a lot of people doing something. Again, you got speed. Without direction, you're going nowhere fast.
Hey man, listen, think community neighborhood strong initiative coming to a neighborhood near you. Big shouts out to See That Center. Because without this, this stuff doesn't just happen in vacuums. And the magic that I seen Saturday at Child's Park, because I kind of got to be a fly on the wall. Yeah. Last time I presented, the other time I presented, so I've been in the meeting. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And so Saturday I was a fly on the wall because I was going with, like I told you, I greeted everybody that came in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you. The meeting back there in the back, holding the door for the senior citizens. I love doing that because now I got to meet everybody.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, hi, I'm Jabbar. Yeah. Most of them know me, but you get what I'm saying? And then when we sent them back, they went into an amazing meeting.
And I'll tell you, one of the things that just to let y'all in the game room a little bit, one of the parts of the workshop, we was talking about involvement and what keeps people involved.
Yeah.
And so we asked the question, why did you get involved? Have you ever been a part of a community effort or initiative? And if so, why did you get involved?
So let's ask the audience.
Yeah. If you've ever been a part of a
community organizational group, why did you get involved?
And if you can call us. This was on Wednesday, 727-637-2416. And then we also talked about some of the challenges with being involved. Because
pluses and deltas.
If you've been involved in anything, you know that it's going to be some challenges.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so how did you handle that? How did you navigate it? And then what type of support would you need? Because what we're doing is we getting this information from people who are engaged because we want to keep them engaged.
Yeah.
So the first question, have you ever did this before? Yeah, I've done it before. Have you ever had any problems? What were they? And how did you handle it? What support would you have liked to have? That would have kept you going. And now we document that so that we can do the thing.
I think that would have been a great exercise for a lot of community leaders to sit in and listen to that. Yeah. Well, right. But the reason I'm saying that is because
now they finna take it.
Hey, God bless America and a few other places.
Intellectual property.
Yes, and it's serious. They seize, but it's all
You
right.
gonna steal your ish and then try to do, but they can't
But that's a
create
part of
your
what
soft.
the magic that you're about to see in 2026 is because we're doing this work up front.
But it's the thin line between influence and copying me.
Okay.
Right. So influence, a lot of times you get credit. And hey, I was influenced by Michael Jackson. I was influenced by Teddy Riley. Right. But then when they steal it, I ain't gonna tell you I stole it from Michael Jackson. I ain't gonna tell you I stole it from Teddy Riley.
And then you end up like on the stage like Little Richard. Who's the winner? Me.
I did.
Y'all ain't gave me nothing. And everything y'all did is knock off to what I did. I was the first one to do it. And people think you tripping.
Yeah, they thought he was tripping.
But
that came out well.
Like, yo,
Y'all bit me.
I got all these children out here.
And ain't nobody say Little Richard is by Little Richard.
Yeah, but
you
all
get what
the
I'm
stuff
saying?
that you're doing, you clearly see the through line.
And thank you for that, Brother John, because you've been a shining example of getting through this stuff, right? And having your intellectual property manipulated, right? Do these kind ways of saying it. You know what I'm saying? Q, you done seen some of this sunshine too, right? And I think that's one of the things that keeps people from being involved because they've been robbed of their intellectual property, even if it's just as little as a little concept or a little way to do it. And then we did it, but didn't give them the credit. Then say, hey, man, that was a good idea.
Or you know what happens is when you first start out, you're so excited, you don't pace yourself.
Okay, that's the thing.
And so I think when people are first coming in, I think that we do need mentors to say, hey, listen, don't overwhelm yourself because they want to be everything and be everywhere all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
so,
part of the learning.
that is, but apart.
I was everywhere I was.
But what happens is just
you get in the circuit.
Yeah.
You get in the circuit, but then you get burned out and then you pull all the way back for a second.
Not always, but you're right. You're right. Yeah. You're right. No, that's a scenario.
And you see that more so than not because you get burned out for a second. And not saying that you won't, because you
think more so than not?
Yeah, you'll see people.
More so?
You will see people that's in the same circle, and then you'll be like, they was everywhere, and then all of a sudden you won't see them no more.
I go for that now. I go for that. I go for that. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Right. And it's because what happened, because nobody came in to say, yo, like, you're new to this, and I understand, but pace yourself a little bit and start right here and then gradually move up because again you're trying to
you should have been there because that's what because there's a whole range of responses that we got and that it is a valid response.
No, that is information. So what I learned, sometimes we ask people,
I was there in spirit.
Sometimes we ask people for answers they can't provide.
Okay.
So when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying, I was, know what I'm saying, in a lot of, know what I'm saying, things. See, I went back to my old self, you know what I'm saying? So let me stop. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I went and I had to learn that everything, like you say, everything ain't for everybody.
Right.
And that if I wanted to like keep this community stuff going and not burn myself out, right, I had to kind of start figuring some stuff out because it's some things like I couldn't tell you what I needed.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So now I'm doing all that reflection stuff and all that stuff. So now I'm finding words for stuff from back then that I couldn't describe.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I couldn't even ask for help because I didn't even know what I was asking for.
No, I hear that.
You get what I'm saying?
And I mean, to your point about like going around, and the reason I said I think it's good for learning because especially if you knew, what I tell anybody and they come to me and they say they want to get involved in the community or they have an idea.
Yeah.
I ask them who else is doing that. And then you start going and engaging with people. Before you start your nonprofit that's going to help feed people, go and volunteer with people who are feeding people.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that way you can understand what's happening because you have this idea like, oh, I just want to do this thing. And it's 10 other people doing this thing and you have no experience doing it. And so now you can go and it's like the bee, you can take some of the best parts of each flower and you go make your honey. But if you never really do that research and really don't understand the lay of the land, because that's where you find your partners. That's where you find the alignment. That's where you find the gaps. So you're going to say, okay, well, they feeding people, but my idea is to fill this space. You know what I mean? And it helps to inform.
I'm not saying that you don't go around the circle, but usually you try to go around the circle in 2 days.
Okay, yeah, because you're just excited and
you excited.
You accepting all of the invitations. And then what happened is when you're in the meeting and you knew everybody looking for new people, so it's like, hey, he's new.
Yeah, you the it thing.
Now they want you.
Now
with
they
them.
want to pull you in,
You know what I'm
and now
saying?
you
And
over.
the manipulation
That's when you talk
starts.
about discernment.
And this is why I'm saying, like, when I'm saying, like, slow down, like, hey, like, if you think food is where you at, like, do this, focus on this right here, and then give this some time to, and then move over to this right here, but don't over.
Yeah,
because you get burned out.
I ended up in the neighborhood association. I just wanted to help out.
Yep.
And I found people who was doing it, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is space that I can.
That's how I ended up there. I wanted to just help, and that's important though, because I found somewhere that allowed me to help.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't welcome, and everybody ain't allowed to help. That's why when Miss Humphreys used to say, "Thank you for allowing me to serve, Jabbar," and I pulled over and had to say, "What are you talking about, lady?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Jabbar, people ain't allowed to serve.
Yeah.
People want to help. People want to be out here with us."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you right."
Yeah, but they're not allowed to, because the way that they show up, or the way, like, you gotta jump all these hurdles or meet all these qualifications in order to help, or meet their idea
of standards.
Of what help is. And like, I got ideas too.
Yeah.
So we talking. It's What's on Your Mind Wednesday, and so we just talking about being involved, being engaged, and then there will be opportunities coming forward
to get involved.
2026 is going to continue to be an amazing year.
Neighborhood strong, y'all. Come on.
Tuesday, if you want to come out, Childs Park Neighborhood Association, we're having our member appreciation meeting.
Do you have to be from Childs Park?
You don't have to be.
Hold on, you don't got to be from Childs Park to come to Childs Park.
No, you don't have to.
We're gonna do it at the golf court.
Do it at the
Gulfport
on Fusion 49.
Yes.
At the Gulfport neighborhood.
So that's like two neighborhoods doing something together.
It really is.
Oh man, what y'all? What?
Yeah,
that what? What?
Yeah, connecting dots.
Oh man, ain't that in the mission statement? Ain't that in the mission statement?
It really is, and I think we on mission. We don't have a whole lot of Mission Creek this year. And so we're gonna talk about it.
Mission Creek. Listen, we need to talk about Mission Creek, dog. And once they told me, I was like, "What? Mission Creek? What's that?"
I mean, you just started doing one thing, and now you're doing all these other things.
All willy nilly.
Ain't got nothing to do with what you were supposed to have been doing.
All willy nilly.
And that's
So
what
happened,
happened.
y'all. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate the support as always. Hip Hop Jeweler said, "Now that's intelligent." Yubi says it's more important to see an idea flourish and to help or to keep an idea stagnant, trying to keep all of the credit. Oh, is it? That's a question. So the question, I'm sorry, I ain't pick up that punctuation. Is it more important to see an idea flourish and help, or to keep an idea stagnant, trying to keep all of it?
So I wrote something on this, right?
Okay.
And it came from me looking at America's stagnation point.
Okay.
Right. And what caused it? It's because they suppressed the people who were having the ideas. And it was like a lot of black men and women during the 1900s doing thousands of inventions that revolutionized America.
Yeah.
But at that same time, oppressive forces start oppressing the young black people, and it drained the innovation we had.
I hear that.
And if you look, they would rather not have the idea flourish than it come from us. They rather squash it, because we know for a fact the 1900s, thousands of inventions.
There was like this window with.
So where's the thousands of inventions now? Not because we changed, because the oppressive forces squashed it out of us through the system. See, the system got stronger then.
And I was grown almost before I even learned about what the contributions were. Like all of them inventions that we talk about, that list of black inventors and black minds and these contributions. I don't remember learning a lot.
Control.
Yeah, I don't remember learning a lot of stuff.
Control.
Yeah.
Janet Jackson said it.
Control will make people, and the need of power, the need to say it's mine will stagnate anything.
That's true.
Right.
Wait, hold on. Whoa.
They were stagnated trying
Wait a
to
minute.
keep all of the credit.
Saying that is mine.
Yeah.
It's mine. When you have partnerships, or when you have people that's working and they outshine you and show your flaws.
Or what you say, 48 laws of power.
I said
we talked about it.
We said this like that. When you are flawed as the leader and you have people that's working with you and they outshine you, they rather for it to be stagnant and stop Then
Man, that hurt our community.
It does
Our
hurt
community hurt.
You don't,
because in my mind, good leadership, you know that you got flaws.
But let
and
me-
you find people that's going to help fill those.
And you try to
Because
work
you're
through
That's
it.
the whole point of the leadership.
let me tell you, that's how you know you're not a leader.
Okay, what am
Right.
I doing? Because that's what I do.
No,
I know
no.
I can't play drums, but I got a beat in my head.
no. Get a drum player.
Find a drummer.
No, what
And
I'm
gonna
saying
say, hey,
is,
man,
And that's what makes you the leader of the
that
group.
make you the leader.
That
know
makes you
your
the,
role.
that make you the leader of the group.
like, I
No,
love that part of the
No,
work.
no, I'm agreeing with you.
Ain't nobody come see you, Otis.
Right. When you're not, when people are in leadership roles and do not understand that, and they think that they are the only ones that
Yeah.
can operate.
So you know you're not a drummer, but you trying to play the drums.
Yes,
And
And everybody see that you can't play the drums,
but you,
and you won't pass the sticks.
because you don't want nobody else to get the shine to say, "Hey, oh, they played the drum," but you know.
Oh, that's so important.
man,
It is,
dog,
it
that's
is.
that
All
hurt, bro.
existence, yeah.
Bro, that's that hurt,
Who
dog.
would wanna live like
Dog,
that?
our community is suffering. This is what we're going through right now
Like
on
people-
multiple fronts and multiple levels.
You not the
Agree.
drummer, but
Right
you still
now,
banging.
in multiple fronts in the black community, St. Pete, Tampa, Hillsborough, Miami, Mississippi. Right now, we're facing that right there in multiple areas.
If
And
you-
our community is suffering tremendously because of it.
What is one of my favorite sayings? Right? Do I have to be right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
we say
just-
that all the time.
And I've been saying it for a long time.
Yeah.
Or does the situation
You got to be
and-
right. Yeah.
And I believe in like the situation. I necessarily don't have to be right. Now I may be right about the situation, but if we're getting to the finish,
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal
right,
we're looking for. Yeah.
that is the goal for me. I can't eat up everything else because I'm mission based.
I should say that you goal oriented.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's why people are oriented in the goal.
This came up for me too. Just as I think about this, Minister Farrakhan said it like this one time. He said, "Sometimes your talent will take you places that your character is not ready for you to be."
Right.
And so you can get the spot, and you may be talented, you may be good,
But
at
you
it,
wasn't ready.
But you got bad character. And so the character. That's why I said the character flaws. Because if you have humility and the characteristic of humility, 'cause I know
You can move through it.
You can move through it because now you open and you willing to learn and you able to acknowledge, like, okay, this person shine and don't take nothing away from me. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I'm gonna tell you, usually when you find this is people who stumble across something
Okay.
and they didn't work hard for it.
Oh, okay.
So you know, like you know how like when you grind hard and this is what you do and this is your passion, and then somebody, because success comes in different ways, right?
Yeah.
And so some people stumble across
$20 on the
and you be like, oh, you had a good idea and it just happened. You had good people around you that help you, and you felt like it was your like. Because it was your idea, you made it flourish, but it was the people around you. But then when you had to stand up and do it, you realize that no, but this is not working. When you don't work for it for real, you take advantage of it.
That is not, you spend found money different from
Yeah,
the way
money
you
you earn.
money you earn.
Yeah, or money somebody gave you.
Yeah.
And I think that just looking at this and realizing, because I've been in a lot of situations and scenarios, and I've seen this play out in a lot of different ways, right? Like you say, people stumble upon success, but really what they stumble upon is an opportunity, and
That's
they're
it.
blocked from success. So how you get to success is what we're talking about. We're talking about, these are success principles we're talking.
Is preparation meeting opportunity.
See what I'm saying?
So you got the opportunity, but you're not prepared.
Thank you, brother.
Oh,
Walk it out.
man,
See,
look at that.
listen, we gonna walk it out. We gonna break it down.
Opportunity that you weren't prepared.
You stumbled
for.
up on it,
Oh,
and it's big.
wow.
It feels like success,
Yeah,
but it's not.
It's not.
And because you've had some successful moments, you think that
It's a success.
Oh,
It's mad.
like you think like, oh, like
Ooh,
I
I
did
did
this,
it.
so I can,
And the person who's prepared don't have the opportunity.
right
Oh my God.
until it comes.
And then as soon as they get it, they prepare for it, and now they take off.
It's
Right.
good because that's
And it's, that's the formula. And when you got the one piece that's missing out of the formula, you wonder why you're not
Yep.
getting the success or the result.
and when you don't
or
know
the
the formula,
longevity that you're looking for.
and you don't know the formula, you don't know the recipe to create the formula. So
No,
what
you
we're
don't.
talking about is the recipe that creates the success
Good morning.
formula.
Good morning, Mr. Reese.
The little bit of this, the little bit of that, the little bit of this, the little bit of that,
That's right.
the little bit of this,
Good
and now we
morning,
have a
Mr. Reese.
solution that's success.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then, but the person who put it together, like, man, I don't need no paprika.
Right.
I don't need no paprika.
You don't understand why I put the paprika
Right.
in.
Yeah.
Because honestly, the paprika was the glue, and
Yeah.
you didn't even know that. You just thought that
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
red. Like
Yeah.
you didn't even understand the methods to the madness
That's-
because I done been in the lab working it out. Like my muscles know what
Yeah.
you know. Like you
Mm.
get
And
up
usually the thing that bring it together is the thing that nobody really sees.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the glue.
That's the
The glue, and that's usually what they throw away first.
they will throw away.
That's the ingredient that usually get thrown away first. Is the glue that held it together.
Right.
And
I done been a part of
and then
groups.
shaking it and then fall apart.
Listen,
I have too.
hey.
Now, look, I done been the glue that got thrown away.
And then they watch it all just fumble. And then I'm like, see, and I ain't mad at you because life is about experiences, and I'm truly in the mindset of that I'm gonna succeed with the people I'm supposed to succeed with.
And when that happens, when I have been the glue that got thrown away, it may hurt in the moment, but then you realize like that was the best thing that
And that happened every time.
Bro,
Every time.
If I would have stayed, like it was
The calamity.
If you're willing to do that and throw the glue away, ain't no telling
What you gonna do?
I know who I am,
So
right?
by you getting rid of me, like
Now?
that's a blessing. It's really
It is.
every time it's worked out.
Every time,
Every
I don't care.
time.
Every time,
Always
and I would say that
works.
every time. And then when I look back at it, I'd be like, I knew it all the time.
Yeah, that's how
I
it
knew
is.
it all the
Yeah,
time.
because you watching, like I've worked and prepared myself for this opportunity,
And now you.
so I know,
And what
I can
happens?
see your lack of preparation. But
Right.
you don't know
That I know.
Yeah, and then now you gonna kick me out. It's like, okay,
It's kind of like,
bless
you
you.
know
Hey,
what?
peace.
But
God
Hey,
bless
not
you.
the ancient way either. Peace through separation. Hey,
as long as you a benefit to somebody that, if you're a benefit, but once you start to question
yeah,
or instead and look at stuff different or even push back a little bit, then you're no longer needed.
yeah. I mean, that's a lot that go with
Look.
that too. I think the value, because anything of value has a difficulty factor.
Yeah,
huh?
it does.
You know what I'm saying? Anything of value
Has a difficulty factor. Man, we dropping jewels. I don't know what we were supposed to be talking about. And I know it
What's
wasn't
on your mind?
we
What
having a leadership training. Y'all better be listening. Because boy, it's been several real jewels dropped in the last 10 minutes, bruh. Cause I be counting. I be counting.
We listen to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, and we like really talking. We started with Neighborhood Strong,
Yes.
about ideas, and then we put this question in the chat that we've been exploring and just building on. So thank you for that, Yubi. Thank you for
That was powerful, bro.
But sometimes when you look at it, regardless of how hard you try to keep an idea to flourish, if you don't have the right parts, it end up being stagnant, and it's some stuff that's out of your control.
And then some stuff is just timing.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes it just may not be time for that. It may not be the season for it.
And sometimes it is a season for exposing. So it's time. It comes a time to pull the curtain off.
Yeah.
Right. And when that time comes, don't feel away.
Yeah.
Right. Just know, okay, this is the time for the curtain to be pulled away.
This is an examination. And
Yeah.
when you do the examination, this is again self-improvement, the basis for community development. It's done in 3 parts. The first part is self-examination. Like a doctor, you go and you see, okay, where's the pain point? Then you do analysis. Okay, now we know that hurt. Why does it hurt? Right? Now
Yeah,
you
I'm
click
understanding
on
that.
it. And then the next step is correction. Now you start working to fix it. But if you don't do the exam, you don't do the analysis, you don't get to the space of correction.
Right.
And the person who does the examination might not be the one who's going to do the correction.
So that's why we can't get to a lot of solutions in the community, because we haven't done the analysis.
No.
We haven't did the analysis, and so the analysis hasn't been done. We just move on and never heal.
Yeah.
We just keep moving on.
Something went out.
We not
Something
healing.
hurt, but you never look at like, why does that hurt?
So, and I came up with that through some self-analysis.
Okay.
I've come up with the point that I have an amazing ability to move on.
Okay.
But my moving on never corrects or challenges the healing.
Okay.
Right. So that's what I'm working on now. Now I'm working on, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
So I ain't healed from that. I just moved on. And it's all right. It's calcified. It's a hard little thing right now. But like when you think about it, that's a part of what you got to do, like as a society.
Yeah, you gotta get to that.
That hard. That's that hard work. I'm
And
telling you, it ain't
go to the
easy.
root, yeah.
It's hard because you're gonna find out some stuff you ain't like about yourself, some stuff you shouldn't have did.
Mr. Edmond, you think about it like this: when you got a scab, and because a scab is healing,
Mhm.
but it might not be healing right, so they
Mhm.
take the scab.
Mhm.
Who want to sign up to have?
Yes, that hurt.
You don't want
That hurt.
And so
But you need it so it heals right.
So it heal right. You understand?
Yes.
You break a bone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, who's signing up?
The re-break bones.
No, just walk funny. Not one shoe is just a little bit bigger than the other.
Cause you ain't gonna break my, you ain't gonna break my toe again.
Look,
It already was broke.
Right.
Why you gonna break it again?
Wow, it's what's on your
Because
mind.
it wasn't done right.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't because it wasn't.
It's over here. You standing over there, your toe.
It's like the truth and the lie.
Oh my God.
When you tell the truth, it still hurt, but it's a clean cut. When it's a lie, it's jagged, and you always have something to remind you of it.
I got one of them right there. Look.
Right. All right, y'all. That was powerful. Do we have politics with Mr. Edmond?
Yes, man. We got politics.
And we gotta do it.
So okay, so I'm gonna speed through these politics, man. And I really want to first just commend,
okay,
right? Because a lot of times in politics, we just be bashing people across the head. Because kind of that's what politics is. It's left, right, and it is. It's friction to create what you want. But I want to give a big shout out. You know, the city staff. They've been doing a lot of road work. Y'all seen them everywhere, fixing these roads. And I know ain't nobody told you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I hear that.
I see y'all doing great work. I see roads where I done bust my tire before fixed.
Okay.
I don't know if it was my C-click fix or not.
Okay.
I ain't gonna worry about it.
But you do submit.
But I rode by that road again, and it is fixed in a way that nobody's gonna bust their tire again. Right. And I think that's commendable.
Yeah.
Because people shouldn't. This was October.
Okay.
I bust my tire on this road.
Right.
Because of the road. They need to pay me. I need to figure out how to get paid because I'm sick of it. Yeah. But I did my C-click fix.
Okay.
And then while I was waiting for the repairman to come repair, I went and took the pictures and did the C-click fix. C-click fix St. Pete is how you report problems. And sometimes things get fixed faster than calling the superintendent. So long story short, I C-click fixed the lump in the road. I went by yesterday when I went and bought all them toys. Okay. I got a lot of toys, y'all. I'm looking for somebody to give me some more money so I can go buy some more. Okay. Yeah. But long story short, I rode by the road and it was fixed, man. Thank y'all. I see y'all working down the road, round the road. And I know some people ain't probably told you.
Yeah.
Good work. Keep up the good work. Crew staff, admin, everybody involved. Right. So the raise has just Florida Politics did a story on the raise about them looking for a new stadium.
Okay.
They got 5 or 6 choices that they're looking through. Okay. Cities, Orlando, Tampa, so Atlanta. But no, they say they looking out of state. But I like that posture. Know why? Because they're not promising nothing to nail one stadium. They're keeping their options open. Yeah. They're actually showing us how we should negotiate the next raise deal. I mean the next
development deal.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So because when we negotiate from a place of strength, it gives us the opportunity to make the calls and have them give concessions to us.
Yeah.
And so that's all the Rays are doing right now. So when you read the article, you can see that they're keeping their options open and looking for this is their quote. We're looking for the perfect public-private partnership.
Yeah.
For this stadium. Yeah. And the wording is such an amazing thing.
They're not committing to one.
It's such an immaculate.
Yeah.
They say, St. Pete, do what you're going to do and y'all say whatever. And we can have whatever conversations we going to have.
But just know that
I'm letting you know I'm talking to 5 people.
Yeah.
So they're really going from like a backstabber cheater to a player.
Yeah.
See, they're a player. They letting you know what they doing. They a player or a pimp.
Not a backstabber.
They not a backstabber. They ain't backstabbing you and cheating.
Find out later that they was
you knew they was macking because they came out in the newspaper and say, "Hey man, I'm macking."
Yeah.
No, it sounds like you're single and you're upfront and say, "I'm out on the market."
You macking.
And so at this point, I'm not committing to nobody until I see the best deal.
Sound like you single.
Yeah.
Well, the city ain't single. The city got somebody jumping through the window. You
want me to tell you what comes to my mind? The Rays are the guys, and the city is the female.
We giving female energy.
No,
going,
it
keep
is.
going.
And let me
Let
tell
her
you,
cook,
let
let her
me tell
cook.
you why I say that. Because usually guys will be out there and they'll date multiple people. Women typically will find one person and just do it and won't date around until that ends.
Yeah,
like
they lock in. They do it one at a time.
And even when after it ends.
And then and people will tell you, they'll lock into this one.
In my mind, you will always be.
And y'all know I don't subscribe to all. So y'all listen. So y'all teach me where
No, but that's a good perspective.
But
I like
when
that.
you're looking at it, it's because a lot of women, not all, will find one person and you'll lock in, and then you don't know what you like or don't like or what's out there because you like, oh yeah, this is it.
I like you.
Boom, and that's
Yeah.
it. And then you
Not
swap
entertaining.
out everybody else, and men will do the opposite.
Yeah,
They will then. They will. Oh, I like you, but oh, I like her too.
She's
and
funny.
This is,
Yeah.
And then,
She good.
and then
She
once
be rubbing
you,
my
and
back.
then what
You
happened?
funny and can cook. Okay.
Right. And then what happened is once you do all of this, you look at that, you will sit down and you'll see somebody, the guy be like, all of a sudden you found something, you locked in and you cut everybody else off, and this is the best that fit for you.
So business is misogynistic. That's what you're saying. They like,
Take it however you want. I ain't saying
but
that.
no,
I really know exactly what that is.
but I like that perspective, and all I'm saying is this is not a relationship, and in business you do want to court other people.
Yeah.
This is not a relationship. You want to make sure you have valve safe systems that protect you and the people around you. This is not you selling your house.
Yeah.
This is not a crack land deal that you know what I'm saying, an old crack house. This is not that. So the whole way we handling this has to be relooked at. That's self-evaluation, because the way we're handling it is like we handle the crack houses.
Yeah.
Like we have the little band. And here, man, here, next one, next one. And the problem is because only so many people know about that process.
Yeah.
See, everybody don't know you can make some unsolicited bids. And guess what? And guess what? Guess who takes advantage of it? The people who know that they can do it. And so now, I back to my long story. From March to October, we set. And we treated the gas plant just like a crack house and a bando. It's set. It's set. It's set.
You didn't advertise.
It's set. It's set.
I see what you're saying. So when this deal dies, in April, you advertising, hey y'all,
it's open.
Send me something.
Holla at me, bruh.
None of that happened.
No.
They just waiting on, and then somebody in October
seen the crack house with the roof.
Saying, oh, we got something. Hey y'all, we got something.
They seen the crack house with the roof. They seen the crack house with the roof leaking in. They seen the crack house with the roof leaking in, and then they walked in and said, "Oh, this look like a distressed property." So let me put a distressed property bid. And guess what? Ain't nobody gonna know this is a distressed property bid because they ain't gonna think we're doing it like that. But that's exactly what we did. And then if somebody say something, they're against this person. They don't like that person. But nobody can just look at the facts.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody just look at it and say, "Hey, hold on, y'all. This is happening like a crack deal. It's kind of shady.
Yeah.
It looks like an old abandoned house, so they put in an abandoned house."
Somebody said they want to make us into a talk show, a reality TV show.
I love it.
Talk to my producer. But okay, last thing.
Carrie says Jabbar is 100% right. The city of St. Pete needs to keep their options open. And I did see the comment about the talk show, right?
We need to continue ownership. We need to have a partner state. If you guys really looking for partners, don't say partners. Say we want to make a business exchange, because when you say partnerships, people expecting equity, people expecting residuals, and when there's no residuals and no equity, now we feel cheated. So you see why there's a problem. If I could, because like I've been crunk and I ain't been able to just say some stuff, and it's easier for me to say it right now.
Okay.
That's why people feel cheated.
Yeah.
Because you're telling us it's a partnership, but the partner isn't acting like a partner, and we see it. And you're saying we're crazy. What you talking about? But then the partner showed you they wasn't a partner.
Yeah.
They left town. They packed their bags and left and didn't even say bye. They didn't even say bye. Did Brian all call you and say bye?
And the person that ain't, and you're, because the other person who believes this is a partnership is mission based, and they're getting all the other, they're doing everything, and the other person be like, that's not what I agreed to.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, that ain't what it is. No, it's mine, and so they're not giving you anything.
Right. Okay, so
That's-
we didn't say we was going to ask Qiana. You
Ask Qiana. No, ask Qiana.
We're
Go.
going to do ask Qiana.
Mhm.
We
Ask
Yep.
Qiana.
10 minutes in.
Yeah, because Qiana take 20 minutes. So we
Not always.
It may not be that long. It's brought to you by the One Community Grocery Co-op, OCGC.coop, and y'all can tune in tonight to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club at 7, and we're going to have a special presentation from the One Community Grocery Co-op. Dear Qiana, my daughter has a long list of rules for how I'm supposed to interact with my grandchild. No screen time, no toys from certain stores, no sugary snacks, no going outside after an hour. The list goes on and on. I try to respect her parenting style, but it feels like everything I want to do with my grandbaby, she has a problem with. That part hurts. The part that hurts the most is she'll threaten to keep my grandchild from me if I don't follow the rules exactly the way she says. I raised her with love and did my best, and now it feels like I'm walking on eggshells just to spend time with my grandchild. Am I wrong for feeling like she's being too controlling, or is it just a part of being a grandparent in today's world?
You're not wrong, but she ain't wrong either. Right? I mean, because grandparents typically do stuff that parents don't like. You're a little bit more lenient. Like, you probably gave your daughter a lot of structure, and that's probably where she got it from. Or you wasn't structured enough, and she felt like that was lacking in hers.
Okay.
And honestly, those are her kids, unfortunately. So she set the rules. And so yeah.
Okay, but when they come to my house, but then that's what happened. She ain't coming back to your house.
Right. And you take that risk, and once you break those rules, if
you out of there,
you may be out of there.
That's right,
so,
though.
like,
Grandma, walk light.
Yeah, I mean,
for real. But it's a different world.
It is, because you'll wake up and you won't have your grandkids.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's serious.
It really is serious. And I mean, honestly, what you could do is kind of talk to your daughter and see if y'all can have a conversation where y'all can find a middle ground. But typically it's not. Like, she has her rules for her household, and that's what it is. And unfortunately, that's her household. Them her kids. You got to respect.
And my thought, I agree 100%, because I think what the problem is, the grandparent grew up a certain way, and she raised her daughter a certain way, and now that raising has produced her to say, "Ma, don't do this with her.
Okay,
don't do this with our grandchild." And like the list that I just heard is kind of like a list I got.
Yeah, that ain't a
that's literally
that's your list.
That's my list.
Right.
Don't give them all that sugar.
Yeah.
Don't have them on that screen time. Don't let them just sit there on the screen. I unite with the list.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's disrespectful for her to set her boundaries with her child and her mother.
Okay.
See, so what she's doing is demonstrating emotional and social intelligence. So she was emotional enough to know what she wanted.
Social intelligence is good.
Listen, she had emotional intelligence to understand the problems and the things she wanted to fix, and she had the social intelligence to communicate it. See, that's what I'm trying to learn. How to communicate it and be like, "Hey, I'm just saying this is what I'm saying."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard exactly.
I know exactly what you mean.
But I agree with that too, because at least she was able to tell you exactly what the do's and the don'ts is for. And so you, Grandma, unfortunately, you really have to respect that.
You raised a good person. You don't even feel bad because she's telling you this. Sit in your house and thank God what a great person you raised that's going to raise an even greater person.
Yeah.
So now y'all moving up in y'all world.
Because it's usually the other way. I'm glad you said that. In some cases, it'd be the other way. They don't have no structure.
Yeah.
And the parent is like trying to figure out what to do. Like, they bad because they don't have structure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you need to have them do this. You need to have them do that. But it's the other side of the pancake.
And really, what he said,
like, you need to lighten up a little bit.
They sound like you want the individual, like the grandchild, to be well rounded too, because they're not they can't be on the TV.
Yeah.
On the phone.
Yeah.
They got it sound like they got to be outside playing.
No toys from certain stores.
Yeah.
Man, I'm on all that, bruh.
Outside after a certain time.
Bruh, I'm on all that, bruh. What you mean? What you mean you want a soda?
Yeah.
That's almost a drug.
No, that's the thing.
That's an adult beverage.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a little bit. I used to drink a little beer.
Yeah.
Here, get a little soda. Here, get a little soda.
Yeah.
Go ahead and jump off the wall.
But don't
You ain't finna have no 32 ounce.
Yeah, I hear that.
You ain't finna have no 32 ounce. You ain't nothing but 6 ounces yourself.
And so how you
handle it if
the grandma don't follow the rules?
Then the grandma don't. Honestly, the grandma don't get to see him without the mama.
Okay.
So
you can't go to your grandma's house.
You can't go to your grandma's house, and that's what happened.
Yeah. Boy, that's tough. That's
kind
tough.
of like what happened. Like, Mom, I love you.
I don't think I sanction. I don't know. That's tough.
No, Mom.
Grandma, like, I know your daddy say no soda, but him what?
Well, you're right, because if grandma was smoking weed and selling ounces out the back door, I wouldn't let her go over there.
So that's
the equivalent. It's the equivalent. No, it's the same equivalent. It ain't a great
or the weed trapping. If grandma trapping, that's a bigger issue than getting you a peppermint. and let you
grandma serving holes out the back door. So like, where my grandbaby? Where my grandbaby?
And then give you a peppermint, some sugar, and a phone, so you don't bother.
Smoking a cigarette. Smoking a cigarette. She got a joint in one hand, burning a cigarette.
Nah, little sugar ain't never hurt nobody, and she popping her pills.
Hey, go get my medicine.
And then you walk in the door and say, grandma, like,
little sugar ain't her toe cut off. Little sugar ain't never hurt nobody.
She got one leg.
Hold on. You're not laughing at people that have went through these amputations. We are not. No, because it's serious. A lot of people, they had their shoes on. You don't know they missing their toe, half their foot, corner their foot. So I want to really say that because we're just making light of this and having fun, but we're not making light of what you went through and what you're going through.
I'm glad you said that, but these are serious situations.
Yes,
People don't understand
serious.
is that like you are blind because your diabetes and your was out of that, and then your child is now trying to stop their children from going down.
You know, there's a study that puts sugar on the level of cocaine, and if the government would have said,
he wants to everything to cocaine.
Cocaine. Everything is tied to cocaine. Cocaine. But there's the study. Nothing about the study. We got to y'all talk.
Listen, but for real, there is a study, dog, that they tried to hide that links sugar addiction on the level of cocaine and heroin. Yeah. And since they hid the study, we bought more sugary products. Now the sugary products are part of our culture, and now our culture is killing us. Yeah. Because the products that we didn't have the information about, now that's woke. Yeah. And then they shoot at woke stuff. So now I ain't listening to that woke stuff. Give me my diabetes in the bag. Right. But the problem is that's what we're just looking to correct. That's all.
Right on. That sounds like a good final thought, y'all.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Man, we got a lot of stuff.
Well, this was a good show. I can't wear long sleeves or jackets. It be getting hot in here.
I realized that too. I wear t-shirts.
Hey, listen. It be getting hot in here.
Y'all realize what we go through to serve y'all.
That's real.
To inform, inspire, and entertain y'all. Again, we thank y'all for the support. If you'd like to make a contribution, you can go to 99jamforberg.com. Yeah. You can send us some stars as well to help us keep this party going. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. That's my final thought.
My final thought. Tune in to OCGC. Tonight. Big shots out Urban Drinkery. Get you a cup of coffee, cup of Joe, and I don't know what I had something that I wanted to say. Oh, Margaret in the morning. Big shots out to Coach Margaret in the morning. I'm gonna make you a song. Yeah. I'm gonna make her a theme song.
She be in the morning. I seen a 2 a.m. Margaret in the
morning. Listen, I be up too. Okay. And you know what? We gonna talk about we gonna have to talk about this.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. BJ, you want to be
on Friday, Freestyle Friday.
Okay.
Well, all right.
No, because we got 1 minute. So BJ, you want to be a C, right?
Yeah. Get somebody off the phone.
Write down those 5 things that make you giggle, smile, feel good again, because a lot of times we let the bad thing dictate our day,
Yes.
and we're no longer allowing that. And stay tuned for Sister Hughes.
Blue shoes and shout out around.
Yes, Lord. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Qiana.
I'm the one and only Mr. Edmond.
We out.
Bing,